We're about to map out our route to the final of the Champions League, as long as we can stay within the competition. Starting with the quarterfinal, let's jump straight into it. Real Madrid, the first team out of the pot. I'm not going to lie, Lazio and Bayer Leverkusen are definitely my top two favourite teams. We've got in Barcelona. We've got an El Clasico, the quarterfinal of the Champions League. That's going to be interesting. Let's move on to the semi-finals. I feel like every single other quarterfinal has a very good team within it, so no matter what happens here, realistically we're facing a difficult one, and in this one we're going to face probably Manchester City, and then I would say Bayern in the final if we make it all the way there. It is going to be an interesting route, and we have certainly been given a harsh hand there by facing Barcelona, but we haven't had too much trouble facing them in the past, but we did lose to them in the Supercopa final last season. Let's hope that we don't replicate that in the Champions League quarterfinal, which we will be covering in today's episode. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 26th episode of the FM21 Real Madrid Save, where today we are facing Barcelona in the second leg of the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and then we are playing in the cup final, the Copa del Rey, against Valladolid. Still not sure if I'm saying that name correctly. They're a squad down in the second division, so surely we're coming away with another trophy this season to hopefully get 6 out of 6 this year in total. We have got the Super Cup, we've got the Supercopa, we've got the other one, there's one more we got, the Club World Cup, and now we just need to get the Spanish Cup, which is the Copa del Rey, the La Liga, and the Champions League. If you guys are enjoying the series so far, make sure that you do smash that like button. Thank you guys so much for the amount of people that subscribed in last episode. If you could subscribe for this one, that would be amazing as well. Every single subscriber that helps us get to 1,000 subscribers is absolutely appreciated. But without any further ado, let's take a look at what has happened since last time. And we have simulated quite a few games off camera, and by we I mean me. I don't know why I say we in that situation. This is an individual effort from me. I'm not giving you guys any credit for that. We've come away with a 2-0 win, 4-0 win, 5-0 win. So we're doing a good job of not conceding. Unfortunately, we did concede one against Levante in the last few seconds, but not to worry, we still came away with all 3 points. And in this game against Barcelona, it was scary, I'm not going to lie. So 28 minutes on the clock, Messi scored in the first highlight of the entire game. And then for the entire game, it looked like we were going to come away with a 1-0 at home loss, giving them an away goal and a lead, which is kind of the exact opposite position you want to be in. You want to have the away goal and the lead, but we managed to get 3 goals in the last few minutes to give ourselves a 3-1 lead, and now I think we are definitely in the driver's seat facing them today. So we're going to jump into that game, and hopefully we can not throw it away, get some away goals, and see who we will be facing in the semi-final. I can't remember who the options are. I'm pretty sure it's Manchester City or Bayer Leverkusen. Apparently I can remember it. I'm going to edit the team right now, and just like that, we have what I would say is one of our strongest 11s out there on the field. Núñez, Depay, Dybala, Zaniolo, Bentancur, Casemiro, Carvajal, Varane, Bastoni, Mendy, and Courtois. Let's get ourselves into the semi-final of the Champions League, and let's beat Barcelona once again. We've already beaten them, 3 times this year? I'm sure we can make it a 4th. 4 out of 4 would not be a bad display at all. I think we still have to face them one more time in the league, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I'm pretty certain our final game in the league season is against Barcelona, so that's going to be an interesting one. And early on in this game, it looks like it could be an interesting one because we've got a chance after 1 minute and 30 seconds, and we're on the ball. Dybala's racing forward. He's got the pace. No one's catching up to him, but he's slowed down. Played it back to Memphis Depay, and he's blasted it over the bar, but it's a good early warning sign for Barcelona to know that we are actually going to be knocking on their door all day long in this one, unlike in the last one where it did take us quite some time to get ready to go. But 15 minutes gone, it's not exactly continued in the same fashion that it did within the first minute and 30 seconds. But now we do have a shot, and it's cannoned off the bar, and you would not have expected that from Casemiro, absolutely from out of nowhere. But we have another opportunity, and you know what, I'm standing by what I said in the first few minutes. It's going to be an interesting affair. We're seeing a lot of opportunities already, and we've just played it back to the goalkeeper. We haven't had a goal from playing it back to the goalkeeper for quite some time. I think we're overdue for one. Mendy over to Memphis Depay, and he shot it at Ter Stegen. To be fair, that wasn't really at Ter Stegen. It was just a good save. It's not gone into the back of the net, which is the important thing. But we are definitely the side on the front foot here. I cannot see them coming away with too many goals, even though they are at home today. They are playing so much worse than they did in the last leg. Maybe they really pushed their best players to the limits in the last one, and they're still quite tired, but we're sloppily giving that away. And Fatty's one-on-one with Courtois, but Courtois stands tall, and to be fair, that's kind of more Fatty doing a bad shot than Courtois making an amazing save, but we're not going to complain at all, as we're on the ball once again. 30 minutes gone, and we've seen a lot of highlights. Can we see a goal at the end of it? I don't want to see a goal now, actually. I would appreciate not seeing a goal as Fatty runs through the middle, but Courtois is equal to it once again, and it is still 0-0 after 30 minutes. And overall, the XG is not even totaling to 1, but we've seen so many opportunities in this game. Surely we're going to see another highlight before the end of the half, potentially even a goal. With 1 minute of additional time, it's not going to happen. I'm not exactly disappointed with the performance from the side, but we're going to tell them that we're not happy with it to fire them up in the second half and hope that we can come away with a goal to confirm our spot in the next round of the Champions League. I'm sure that we're already through, even if it, stays like how it's been going at the moment. Well, if it stays like how it's been going at the moment, it would be 0-0, and of course we'd go through. But I think that one more goal would definitely confirm it, and we've gotten it there. Casemiro gets it. He had a long shot that went off the bar in the first half, and now we scored it. Zaniolo with a very calm layoff to our captain, and even with the yellow card, he's at. Why would a yellow card affect that? I don't know. It's, yeah, okay. When you're going for the shot, the first thing you're thinking about, wonder if I'm hitting this too hard. Might hit a player in the back. Might get me a second yellow card. No, he's hit it into the back of the net, and that's the important thing. Not my terrible humour. That's not important. Please don't click off the video. 30 minutes to go, and we are absolutely in the driver's seat, as I've said a couple of times so far in this game. And we're going to make our first substitution. Dybala's coming off. We're bringing on Odegaard to give himself a wee bit of a run around and to give Dybala a bit of a break. I'm also going to bring Fabinho on and bring... No, I'm not actually. Militao's going to come on and Varane's going to come off just to keep him fresh for the next game as well. Because, of course, we are playing in a cup final for the next one. So I wouldn't mind having a pretty solid squad out there for that one. And with only 18 minutes to go, 4-1 on aggregate, I think we can afford to rotate the squad just a wee bit in preparation for that cup final. And Odegaard is now 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Fatty's had 2 chances in the first half to bury it. But this time, Odegaard's done a better job than Fatty did. But it's come off the post. It's not gone into the back of the net. And I was really expecting that one to finish into the back of the net. But unfortunately, it hasn't. And we're going to make our final substitution. Casemiro's coming off. Even though he's not the most tired player, I really want our captain to be fully fit for the final against, I don't even know, the League 2 side. It's not League 2. What's it called? La Liga. It's something 1-2-3. It's something 1-2-3. I can't remember. Let's focus on the highlight as Griezmann has gone one back and is now 1-1 on the day. I would love to get another win against Barcelona. So if we can score within the last few minutes, that would be nice, but there's a beautiful ball into the mixer from Roberto. Not in exactly the spot you would expect to be whipping some balls in, but it's done enough and Griezmann's got his head onto it. But with only 4 minutes of additional time, I think we're riding out on a draw here, and we are happy to go through with that result. I do not mind that at all, and it's time to find out who we are facing in that semi-final. Is it going to be Manchester City or is it going to be Bayer Leverkusen? I'm pretty certain it is one of those sides. Yes, it is. What happened in the first leg? Surely Manchester City are all over them. It's 0-0. So it's anyone's game in the second one. Probably more likely Manchester City's, just based off, estimated guesses and their form and the fact that they're at home. But we'll see what happens in the next few days. We'll simulate forward on camera to find out who we're facing in the semi-final. No, we're not going to do it together. This is going to take too long. We have just gotten so lucky. That has got to be one of the upsets of the century. In the 38th minute, Rodri scores. In the second minute, I should have started with, Leverkusen score. Then Daniel James comes away with a goal in the 62nd minute to put them 2-1 up. Gabriel Jesus scores a goal in the 88th minute, and they just need one more to stay in at Manchester City. But just to put the icing on top of the cake, Rashika, hope I'm saying that right, has scored for Bayer Leverkusen to put them through to the semi-final, and I could not be more happy about it, as we've already beaten this team this year. The Europa League winners are now facing us once again. We beat them 2-0 last time, and I'm pretty certain that means that we are through to the final of the Champions League. Let's not write them off too early, but I'm writing them off pretty early. I did predict that Bayern Munich, were going to go into the final with us, but they've already been knocked out. So we're either going to be facing Liverpool in a repeat of last season or Manchester United. But we still have to focus on the competition that is coming up, the cup final, if we want to win every single competition this year. Let's go and get another trophy. 4 out of 6, 4 out of 4 that we've competed in so far. Surely the League Cup is done. It's just the Champions League and the Spanish Cup now, the Copa del Rey. Let's jump into the final. Valladolid, the second division side, against potentially the best side in the world in the Save, Real Madrid, and this is the squad that we're going with. A fairly rotated one, but also a very strong 11. Jovic, Dybala, Odegaard, Hazard, Casemiro, Fabinho, Carvajal, Varane, Bastoni, Marcelo, and Courtois. We're switching these two around because that is not how I do things. Also, I love that this is a rotated squad for us. It's just not. It's such a good team. This could easily be our first 11, but we had to move a few people around to keep them fit, especially with an Atletico Madrid game coming in the next game, a Madrid derby, which is going to be played off camera, which is just showing how intense the end of the season has been for us. But we're jumping straight into the game. We're away from home today. Might even be in a neutral ground, actually, but we're definitely not at home. That's the thing that I'm sure about. And early on, it looks like we're getting a lot more shots than our opponents. And it's surely only a matter of time before we see the first highlight of the game. But they're doing a good job to hold us off. We haven't seen a single chance yet, so that does show me that potentially we're not creating the best shooting opportunities ever. But we do have our first opportunity now, and it's not even ours. They had a free kick, but we've managed to get it back, and Odegaard's racing forward. He's just gone past the defender, and he's not scored once again. He's had a one-on-one opportunity on that left-hand side, and he hasn't been able to finish his dinner, but there's a tidy save by the goalkeeper. And you got to put a wee bit of respect on them, because they are doing a really good job at the moment. I think going into half-time, they would be absolutely thrilled to be 0-0 on the scoreline, but I need to stop complimenting them and start winning some games, because this is important to get every single trophy in the season. If we don't win this, it's not going to happen. And they could come away with a corner or a breakaway goal. And early on in the second half, Casemiro, our captain, is injured. And that has thrown a wee spanner in the works. I'm not too sure what to do. I'm going to move Fabinho into box-to-box and play Modric as a central defensive deep line playmaker. You know what I'm trying to say here. And he's on the ball right now. Plays in a decent ball. Hasn't found anyone who's going to be able to attack it, but we do still have it as Hazard is trying to dribble past a few players. He's been brought down, and we have a penalty. You know what? Hazard's the winner. He's the taker. And we have not scored a penalty in the Save for quite some time. Can we do it today in a cup final? Don't miss Hazard. What is wrong with this? What is wrong with the save and penalties? It's actually, like, it's not even a conspiracy theory anymore. It's a thing. Like, it's just not happening. He's got 19 penalties. He should be missing 1 out of 20. He's missed like 7 out of 8 this year. I don't understand it. And we had another opportunity there. If we don't win this, I am blaming it all on penalties. I'm sick of penalties in this Save. And we're going to make our second substitution with the penalty hatred well and truly in our hearts. And it's going to be Núñez, our main striker, to come on. He's going to play on that right-hand side and see if he can do anything in the last 20 minutes. How we're not winning this game is so incredibly beyond me. But to be fair, they're probably saying the exact same thing. As we have 10 minutes to go, I don't want to go to extra time. I don't think we have the fitness. Let's demand more and let's get a goal in the last few minutes to win the game. Or is it going to be them to win the game? They're on the ball right now. They've played a long ball forward, but we've collected it. And Marcelo's played it into Fabinho, into Odegaard. Surely this is going to be a confirming goal if we do win it. If we do win it, if we do score it. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm saying if we score here, we're going to win the cup. Odegaard's on the ball, plays it over to Núñez. and he can't finish it. He just needed to put it to the side of the goalkeeper, and he doesn't. And I think that it's going to go to extra time, boys and girls. I'm going to make a tactical substitution to hopefully make sure that doesn't happen. And it's a bold move, but we're going with two strikers. Núñez is going up top, complete forward. Zaniolo's out there on the right-hand side. And let's get this goal. Let's make sure that we don't go to extra time. Let's win this game. And Núñez has missed a header right in front of the goal. Is there going to be one more chance? There is going to be one more chance. Carvajal into Modric, playing it across. I did not think this game was going to be as intense as it is. Modric, playing it back to Bastoni. Over to Fabinho, into Darwin Núñez. It hasn't gone in. I was holding my breath, waiting for that to trickle in, and it's just rolled in front of the goal line. There's still 5 minutes of additional time, but I am certain we're going to extra time now. There is no way this game wants us to score, and they could score on a counter-attack. No, we can't let this happen. Don't bring him down. Marcelo's been calm, cool, and collected there, and collected the ball, and we're definitely going to extra time. Why are we going to extra time? I'm so far from pleased from the performance that I've seen from the boys, but let's just confirm it. Let's get the win. I'm not going to penalties. If we go to penalties, it's anyone's game. Especially with us, actually. If we go to penalties, it may as well be their game. And they're on the ball right now. Let's not think for a second that they might not score on their counter-attack or with one breakaway opportunity. But we have a breakaway opportunity, and what is on? What is going on with our finishing today? What is happening? Did no one bring their shooting boots? Did no one bring their boots? Did everyone just forget to bring... Are we wearing no shoes at the moment? What's going on? Because nothing seems to be going right for us. But we have another corner. How many chances have we had? Jovic, it goes over his head. He hasn't even attempted to header it there. But we're still on the ball. Fabinho, back to Marcelo. Over to Modric to swing one in again. Get a lucky header on it. Something. Bastoni. Fabinho. It's gone over the bar. And with only 20 minutes to go, surely we can get a goal. We are so much better than this side that we are facing. They have done an incredible job to hold us to this draw for this long. But it's time for us to put one in the back of the net. And I've been saying that for a good half an hour. But they're on the ball right now, and they could be breaking away if we're not careful. They're playing it around quite neatly, but they do lose it as Zaniolo picks it up. Hazard, moving forward, looking for a pass. He can't find one. He gets tackled, but he collects it once again. Plays it back to Marcelo. We're just building it up slowly. Don't mind this. No need to panic. I'm panicking. I'm very much panicking. Marcelo to swing a ball in. He can't find one, but he does eventually, and it's still not gone in. This goalkeeper is insane. I need Masip in my team. Fabinho can't get that ball there, and going into the half-time of extra time, it is still 0-0. The fans must be absolutely going crazy at home or in the stadium, depending on whether or not you've come out for the game. Can we make a substitution? We cannot make a substitution. I thought we might get an extra one because it's extra time. I do not want this one to go to penalties. Let's go attacking. 10 minutes to go. One more chance. I swear I've been saying that for ages, but we do have it. And Masip, the man that's just cleared it, he's given it straight back to us. He's been an absolute brick wall. And we've just lost it. They've cleared it out, but we do collect it again. Well, surely we're going to. Varane, get a bit more, pace about you, mate. There's only 5 minutes to go. We don't want this to go to penalties. As I've said before, we're probably not winning, as we missed one so far in this game. And also, Masip is having an insane game. I'm apologising if I mispronounced that name, because I need to respect you, but he just keeps scoring. He just keeps scoring. They don't keep scoring. They keep saving them. How is this happening? This is the definition of being FM'd if we don't win this cup final. 3 minutes, 2 minutes. There's not going to be another chance. We're going to penalties, boys and girls. How are we versing a League 2 side and we're still not winning? I'm putting it all in the hands of FM. I'm not adjusting it because, let's all be honest here, I will shank it. They're stepping up and they score the first one. I hate this. I hate this so much. Why is this such a stressful occasion? Valladolid, Hazard missed the penalty and he scores this one. If you could have done that 5 minutes ago, it would have been nice, but okay. Yeah, second penalties taker, steps up. Courtois can't get to it, and that's a beautiful strike, and it's a beautiful goal. Put them 2-1 up on the night, but Modric is here to put ourselves back on level terms. Can he do it? He does do it, and Masip was close there. I don't like Masip. I do not like Masip. They're coming up for their third one. Miss it, please. Courtois, you're like one of the best goalkeepers in the world, and he can't save it. It's a tidy penalty once again. Jovic, one of the most clinical strikers in the world, stepping up to the plate. Can he score it? He does, and that is absolutely rifled home. 2 more penalties until we go to sudden death. And are they going to finish this one? They do. We have to score to not make it the most intense last kick of the game. Marcelo, the experienced man, he's stepping up to the plate and he finishes it cool, calm, collected, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way and places it home. Bruno for this team for their final penalty before sudden death, and he scores it. They have been absolutely clinical from the penalty spot today. And who is taking our final one? Fabinho. The man on loan from Liverpool. I don't even want to keep my eyes open. Masip versus Fabinho. I swear he saved about 20 shots in that game. Fabinho steps up and it's saved. We have genuinely lost the Copa del Rey final to Valladolid, who are in the second tier of Spain. And this is the biggest FMing I have ever seen in my entire life. How? I will never know. I'm speechless. How has this happened? Post-match, yeah, it is pretty unacceptable, mate. What? I don't actually know what to say. Upbeat Fabinho will step up again. No, you won't. I'm not surprised. Masip got a 9.4. I have never seen a rating that high for a goalkeeper in my life. Can we see the stats? Can we actually take a look? 5 shots to our 33. An XG of 3.97. 17 on target. Masip has probably stopped each and every single one of them. Hazard missed a penalty. And we lose on penalties. I don't know. I have to take my hat off to Valladolid. We have been stopped from winning every single competition this season because of a Spanish second division side named Valladolid and Masip. I'm not even saying it right. It's probably Masip. Yeah, that's where we're ending this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is, if you have a better occasion of being FM'd, please let me know down in the comment section below, because I do not actually understand how that's happened. Make sure that you do like this video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm going to go cry in the shower, and I'll see you all. How's that happened? Later.